No YouTuber has fallen from grace harder than EDP445. He was once a very popular sports commentator on YouTube with over 2 million subscribers, but once the allegations of him being a predator who preyed on underage girls turned out to be true, he lost everything and most of the people who had supported him turned away. As of this video, it's been a little over 2 years since he was caught trying to meet up with minors, and his life has been going downhill ever since. He's completely out of money, and as a result, he struggled to find a place to live. He even legally changed his name, but unfortunately for him, the internet exists. As one Reddit user put it, LOL, imagine changing your name just to have it found on the internet immediately. Such a waste of time and money. Things would go from very bad to even worse for EDP445 when he would announce on his live stream that he had stage 5 kidney cancer. With this new revelation, it begs the question, should EDP be somewhat forgiven for his past mistakes, or is he getting what he deserves? Let's go back a few years. Prior to April 18th, 2021, EDP was doing very well on YouTube. He was known for his rant videos, vlogs, and for being a super fan of the American football team, the Philadelphia Eagles. People loved him because of his unapologetic attitude, which basically meant he had no filter. A lot of times online, creators are afraid to step on any toes, but EDP didn't care, and that made him honest in the eyes of his fans. However, as you would guess, there were a few setbacks during his journey to YouTube stardom. On July 11th, 2017, EDP's channel was suspended for 2 weeks. His Twitter account, on the other hand, wasn't as lucky as it received a permanent ban. On February 12, 2020, EDP's YouTube channel would finally hit 1 million subscribers, but he revealed that YouTube denied him a golden play button, claiming that his channel did not match their eligibility criteria.
My channel doesn't match the criteria. I'm like, my channel has 0 community guideline strikes. It has 0 copyright strikes.
YouTube's decision to not give him a gold play button was met with a negative reaction from not only his subscribers, but also members of the YouTube community. There was also a petition started by EDP himself to get YouTube to give him the play button, and he almost reached his goal of 1,500 signatures, falling just short by a total of 16. This dilemma would pale in comparison to the life-changing controversy that EDP445 was soon to find himself in. On April 18th, 2021, 2 YouTube channels, CC Unit and Chet Goldstein, who by the way has been exposed for some pretty horrible stuff himself, caught EDP in 4K during a sting operation. They confronted EDP about messages that were exchanged by him and somebody who posed as a 13-year-old girl. He even went to the physical location to try and meet up with that child, not knowing that he was really meeting a decoy. What's worse is that when he was questioned about why he was actually there, he responded with the dumbest lie anybody can come up with.
What brings you out here today?
Well, I was coming out here to...
Glasses off.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
As a result, this moment would become an infamous piece in internet history. Countless memes were created from that cupcake line, and EDP's legacy was forever attached to that moment.
When are y'all gonna let that cupcake shit go? I really would like to know.
In the days following the video, everyone on YouTube shared their thoughts and opinions on EDP. Looking at his social blade account, EDP445 would lose over 200,000 subscribers, but it wouldn't really matter because a few days later, YouTube would ban his account, causing EDP to lose all 2 million of his subscribers. Because of the viral sting video, the cops said it made it a little harder to charge EDP445, as the sting made the investigation more difficult. If CC Unit and Chet Goldstein called the police on EDP before confronting him, the cops would have had evidence and been able to arrest him. Not one for giving up, EDP would migrate to his other social media accounts. Right before his Facebook page was deleted, he uploaded a video announcing that he would be moving all of his new videos to his soon-to-be website.
So, just want to let you guys know, man, EDP445.com is coming soon. Been about like a week, maybe 2 weeks from now.
That he will be making his grand return to the internet with his own website to return to his old video.
Surprisingly, he still had fans that were supporting him on his website. However, the website was short-lived as it was completely shut down after only 2 days online, with not even EDP able to access it. YouTube was a big source of his income, and now that his channel was gone along with his website, he needed other ways to make money. EDP was reported to work for Uber Eats and Grubhub, only to be fired from both of them once those companies learned who he was. On October 6th, a video uploaded to TikTok exposed EDP445 as a Lyft driver, and as a result, he would also be fired from that company.
Bro went from wanting cupcakes to driving for Lyft.
Reddit users would have a field day after finding out that EDP was working for Lyft, with comments like, just imagine ordering a Lyft and EDP pulls up as your driver. Can you take me to the grocery store? I'm gonna go buy some cupcakes. His life was under a microscope, and it didn't matter where he was, somebody would recognize him and continue to make his life hell. Every time he tried to get a job, a random person would make it the mission to get him fired. Not only that, but he was basically homeless because every time he moved into a new apartment complex, people will find out and get him kicked out.
He's a danger to everyone in here.
Okay, so I just called security. Go ahead and let security know all
I will
this information.
be more than happy to let them know. Thank you very much.
There was only one thing a man could do when faced with such a problem: change his name. Earlier, I showed a photo of his application to change his name legally in 2021. The form states that Bryant Moreland wanted to change his name because of the internet's harassment from his former profession as a YouTube celebrity. Makes sense. The name change seems to have been granted, but the only issue is that this information would end up getting leaked, putting EDP back at square one. Damn, he just can't escape, LOL. What good does changing your name do when you're as easily recognizable as him, LOL? He still needs to lose hundreds of pounds and get a hair transplant. He might as well just hop the border to Mexico at this point. Before this, he also had moved from Los Angeles to Nevada in hopes of a fresh start, but still, he couldn't catch a break. With nowhere left to go, EDP would attempt multiple returns to the internet on sites like 3Speak and Bigo, with the latter being the live streaming platform. He even tried making more YouTube channels, but every time he would get banned. That is, until he started posting to TikTok under the username, the OG EDP.
So I'm still testing out the waters here on TikTok. This app is really, for lack of a better word, strict. You know what I mean?
He's amassed over 770,000 followers and has over 4.5 million likes, which shows us that he still has supporters left. He uploads random videos talking about whatever he wants, which is pretty much similar to what he did on YouTube. However, there is one video that stands out from the rest. This is a clip he uploaded in November of 2022 titled, "Finally Got My Cupcake." Equally shocking, he would get over 946,000 likes on that clip. The fact that EDP would even post this is ridiculous, but it just goes to show us that he may not be as remorseful as someone in his position should be. With that being said, he took everyone by surprise when he finally released an official apology video in July of 2023.
I take full responsibility, full accountability for what happened a few years ago, and I am taking the proper steps to living a better life, to seeking out proper treatment, to getting help, and to making sure that this does not happen again.
Is that exactly the quickest release time? After all, this is 2 years after the Cupcake incident. However, he says one of the reasons for his tardiness behind his apology is because he's been in talks with lawyers about what he can and cannot say.
And you guys have to understand, I know people are like, why did it take you so long to make this apology video? What took you so long? It's what, 2.5, 3 fucking years? Like, what the fuck? You guys have to understand, for the longest of time, I've been talking to different lawyers, right? Trying to get an understanding of what to say and what not to say. You know what I mean? This has been a long time coming. I've been trying to fucking prepare for this shit.
I'm going to take this with a grain of salt, because if he did have a team of lawyers behind him the entire time, they would have advised him not to make any statements he's made over the last couple of years. He also mentions the reason he's apologizing is so he eventually finds redemption online. But that's going to be hard to do because, well, he's him, and what he did is unforgivable in the eyes of many. It's clear that in the years following the Sting video, EDP's life has been a constant nightmare. He continues to be a living meme and is now associated with just being a menace to society. He's been able to get back some fan support through his TikTok, but only time will tell if EDP can actually ever make a comeback. However, with everything we just learned today, I don't think it's happening anytime soon.